I want to talk about muscle memory and tremors as it relates to being out of a toxic relationship and even been healed for years. And you have not yet consummated your marriage with your kingdom spouse. So this one is really for, you know who it's for. If you know, you know, like they say. Um, so tremors and muscle memory. Muscle has memory. We like to hear that when we go off our fitness regimen and we might backslide into some Snickers or something, and then we get back on it. We got to get back on it, and we are finna get back on it, and we get back on it. Sometimes you might feel a little bit discouraged until you remember or until you hear somebody say again that muscle has memory. We like that then, but what what you might not know is your, I don't know if I can say this. I'm gonna say yeah, the woman's reproductive organ, the vagina, is also a muscle. That muscle also has memory. Stay with me. So remember that. Remember this. Muscle has memory. When you leave and you experience tremors are involuntary, rhythmic, and alternating muscle movements. I don't know how I got this focus, but oh well. Tremors are involuntary, rhythmic, and alternating muscle movements that cause quivering or shaking. These movements are caused by issues in the brain that control muscles, and they can be constant or intermittent. Y'all know what intermittent is, right? That you hear that a lot when people talking about fasting or fever, intermittent fever. You probably can relate to that. Yeah, these movements are caused by issues in the brain that control muscles, and they can be constant or intermittent, ranging from mild to severe. So you can expect this, women, this tremors, this muscle memory that happens in the vagina, your reproductive part. You can expect tremors, and when the definition talking about these movements are caused by issues in the brain. If you was in a toxic relationship, you got issues in the brain right now. Yeah, work that out with a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I totally believe in cognitive behavioral therapists. If you was in a toxic relationship, that toxicity has become part of your actions, some of your thoughts, and your words. These are the issues. But it's the disease of the brain, the disease will cause you to flashback on the moments, the nighttime rituals, the nighttime rituals. But I'm gonna need you to remember and remind yourself why the relationship was toxic, and that don't mean to go call him or accept his calls just because Your muscle has memory and it's remembering something and it's causing you to tremor. The only reason why that's happening and you thinking about him is because that was the last one. Your kingdom spouse or your next, your your real husband. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm calling it kingdom spouse. Y'all haven't consummated y'all marriage yet, so you might not be able to think about him when you quivering. The muscle's not quivering for him just yet. Maybe, I don't know. I feel kind of funny when I say that, so maybe. But I'm saying don't be hard on yourself when you think about the ex. You might not even know you thinking, but the muscle quivering and you be like, why is quivering? And by that time, your mind see the memory and no, but that don't mean answer the phone. That don't mean you still want to do nothing with them. That don't mean that. I'm just telling you the muscle has memory and it's remembering and it's having a memory down there. Don't fall back. Don't go back. Don't backslide. Don't back nothing. Don't back it up. Don't do nothing. Just expect this. And it will and allow this to dissipate. Allow your body gonna detox too. Like you gonna have to go to the you gonna have to see a therapist sessions. I like repeated sessions, like yearly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a session or two yearly. When I say session, I mean it's like 6 sessions or something like that, 12 sessions, something like that. Yeah, that's necessary. And just allow the body to go through what it go through. That don't mean you want to do something with them, and that don't mean you should do something with anybody. Because your muscles are having memories at that time. I'm telling you to expect this and be not consumed by this. That's probably calling. You know what I found out for real? I didn't know I was going to go here, but what I found out for real, when you be married and then you leave that person, when that thing say this, your flesh becomes one, the two become one, the spirit, what is it? The flesh become one, however you say this, that's real because you could be broke up for, you could be not broke up, but you can have reestablish your freedom or reestablish your individuality years ago, and it been years. And if your she, I'm gonna call her she, the vagina, I'm gonna call her she. If your she get to remembering, she gonna get to calling. If your mind ain't on something purposeful, or if you just extra relaxed, you finna go to sleep, she gonna get to calling. Don't be surprised if that joker call you. It didn't happen to me. Especially if you let your mind dwell on it for any length of time, that dude gonna call you. It's only spirit. It's only the spirit that's still connected to this person. Maybe he caused it. Maybe he was jonesing for you. But either way it go, I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. Your muscles, you gonna have tremors. Expect tremors. When some states or whatever have earthquakes, and then after that they have tremors after the earthquakes. Okay, when you come out of your earthquake, sometimes you still gonna feel a little quaking. That don't mean to go get into bed. That don't mean. I'm just telling you that's a side effect, or how you say that when people withdraw symptoms, and then sometimes it's just like say a memory. You know how you might just remember the fact that this. I remember this dream that I used to have in the second grade, and sometimes it don't come up often anymore. But some dreams that I had way back years when I was a young child running wild, sometimes they just come. It's just a memory. It's okay. Don't think that, oh, I ain't got over him, or maybe I need to. No. You got to teach your body like a child. Treat your body like a child sometimes. Just because that baby want that sweet, that lollipop, don't mean you got to give it to her every time she want it, and you shouldn't. So you're gonna have to retrain. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I got on here to say. Um, that's gonna help. That's gonna help you. Good night.